We are starting with, of course, the poem Wind. It is originally written by Subramanya Iyer. Subramanya Bharati, not Subramanya Taranatha. But yeah, so it is written by the poet called Subramanya Bharati. As the name suggests, he is a South Indian. He belonged to the state of Tamil Nadu. So he has originally written this poem in which language? Tamil. And then A.K. Ramanujan has translated this poem from Tamil to English. Alright, this they can ask. So always remember who is, if they ask you the poet, who is the poet of this poem? Subramanya Bharati. Subramanya Bharati. And then who translated this poem? A.K. Ramanujan, no famous mathematician. Right, so you have to remember by his name only that who translated it? A.K. Ramanujan. Alright, so English માં આજે આપણે ભણીએ છીએ thanks to A.K. Ramanujan. Right, Tamil marks of 100. So let us start. Wind, who wants to read?
Wind comes softly, don't break the shutters of the window, don't scatter the papers, don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You are very clever. On and weak.
Alright, what does here the wind suggest? Wind here is used as a metaphor. Alright, metaphor is wind suggests something very deeper which is not given directly in our book. So what does wind symbolizes? Wind here is a metaphor, meaning it symbolizes something bigger thing in your life. What do you think wind is suggesting? Is this poetry already done in your school? Yes, but you don't know what it symbolizes.
No. You will बोला ना.
Okay, it's fine. Wind here in the entire poem will symbolize hardships, alright, difficult situations, hardships that anybody will have to face in at least one time in your life. Alright, for example, 10th standard exam with you are. It is one hardship that you have to overcome and move forward in your life, right? So wind અહીંયા બધી તમારી pathetic difficult situations ને metaphorically represent કરે છે, બરાબર? હવે આપણે as humans, are we actually scared if a difficult time comes in our life? Before board exams, will we be anxious? Right? If something happens to our mother, father, is it a difficult time for us? If we are going through some disease, is it a difficult time for us? And do we wait for the difficult times to come, or are we a little bit upset when it comes? Of course, it is natural human emotion. All of us will be upset when the time comes. But this chapter suggests us or tells us that hardships are an inevitable part of life. They're going to come whether you want them or do not want them. Now, what actually matters is your attitude towards those hardships. Meaning, if you are a weak person, if you are constantly scared of this hardship, you are weak at heart, then this hardship is going to cause you even larger amounts of destruction. જ્યારે hardships આવશે ત્યારે તમે ગજબ મોટું destruction face કરશો. Rather than if you are strong person, if you are stronger at heart, કે આવા દો hardship, we'll see what happens, but I'm not going to give up. Then the same hardships makes the people even more stronger. You come out even more courageous, even more brave. That is what is the basic idea of this poetry. Clear? Alright, now let us get into the explanation. Wind comes softly, don't break the shutters of the window. Don't scatter the paper. Don't throw the books from the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down, you tore the pages of the book, you brought rain again. You're very clever at poking fun at weaklings. So in the starting, the poet is begging the wind, alright? So you are begging the artist. Please, ભગવાન મારે બોર્ડ એક્ઝામ્સ નથી આપતી, પેપર ઇઝી રાખજો, મને ફેલ ના કરતા, મને પાસ કરી દેજો, right? So just like that, the right poet here also is what he is praying to wind that please come gently. वो हमारा पर severe तरीके आती नहीं, alright? But the moment it comes, will wind listen? No. Wind will never come softly. Wind will always blow at a rapid speed. Alright? So the moment wind actually comes, what does it do? It causes chaos. Jingi magi banana dhumagi. Alright? So the moment it has come, it has scattered all the papers, broken the shutters. Shutters is the opening of the windows. Alright? So it has broken the shutters of the window. The books from the shelf have come down, and now the poet says, look what you did. You ultimately did not listen to me. Alright? So you're very clever at poking fun at weaklings. What do you mean by poking fun?
એટલે જે weak હોય એમને હેરાન કરવાનું બહુ smart.
Exactly. And poking fun is making fun. Alright? The ones who are weak, no, you constantly make life very troublesome for them. So what do we have to do? We don't have to be weak people. Clear? Alright. So you always make fun of the weak people. Alright. Frail, crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives. Alright. Read somebody else. The next 4 lines. Yes, Priyanshi.
The wind got Vinos.
Sorry.
The wind got.
No, frail crumbling houses.
Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts.
The wind got Vinos.
The wind got winnows and crushes them all. He won't do what you tell him. So come, let's build some strong houses. Let's join the doors firmly. Practice to form the body, make the heart steadfast.
Make the heart steadfast. Okay, fine. Frail crumbling houses. Frail, random, weak. Frail is the word that frail happened to nothing. So frail is weak. Okay, weak. Crumbling meaning to break. Crumbling means to break.
ક્રમ્બલિંગ એટલે ક્રિંકલી ના થાય કદાચ
Crumbling means
ક્રમ્બલિંગ એટલે આમ
to
પેપર
break.
હોય
Crumble meaning to break down. Alright. And frail meaning weak. See, always in poetry, you need to focus on one type of answer, which is central idea of the poem. Most of the cases from poem, they will ask central idea only. Alright? Like poem બીજું કઈ કરો ના કરો, central idea છોડવાનું નહીં. બરાબર? એટલે એનો ભાવાર્થ ultimately of the poetry you should know.
ઓ તારી કે મમ્મી રહેતી
Frail. Alright. So wind breaks whom? Wind breaks frail houses. Frail meaning
Weak.
Weak. Alright. So weak houses. The moment the wind will come, the weak houses will break down. Then what will it break down? The doors. Then what will it break down? The rafters. Rafter is they have given also roof. Alright. So rafters is roof. Crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling heart. So they go on breaking your house, they go on breaking your property, they ultimately go on breaking your heart. Because everything you've manifested, not manifested, but everything you've built with a lot of effort. And in front of your eyes, everything is breaking down. Alright, for example,
Yeah, efforts will go in vain.
yeah, all your efforts have become useless because there is this big troublesome event that is happening in your life. Barabar? All the wind god winnows and crushes them all. Wind god bilkul taras khatu nathi. Aave chhe, blow and it crushes them all. He won't do what you tell him. So come, let's build strong homes. All right? Can we tell hardships that oh hardship, please have some pity on us?
No.
No, he is the one from whom you copied. Yeah.
So,
Got it. So fine. So what do we do then? Wind is going to do his job. What is our job?
to build strong houses. Steadfast hearts.
Yes, to build strong homes. So we ourselves have to make ourselves very, very strong. Very, very brave. Okay. So come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Practice to firm the body, make the heart steadfast. Whenever there is a, whenever there is a difficult situation arises, you get very anxious. Heartbeats are not fast now. So that moment you tell, I listen. You tell your listen, everything's going to be okay. We have this under control. If you become more anxious, it is only going to get worse. So at least don't be anxious. Let's get through this. Alright. So we have to tell our heart to be steadfast. Shanta is well. Alright. So you will be able to come up to suppose કે આપણા પેરેન્ટ્સ ને કઈ થઈ ગયું છે, you have to be the one acting કે લોકોને હોસ્પિટલ લઈ જવાનું, મેડિસિન્સ લાવવાની એન્ડ સ્ટફ. એ ટાઈમમાં તમે એન્શિયસ થઈ જાઓ, તમે ગભરાઈ જાઓ એ સિચ્યુએશનમાં, તો કોણ મદદ કરશે લોકોને? રાઈટ? સિમિલરલી જ્યારે તમને કંઈ થાય છે, તમારા પેરેન્ટ્સ can't get, of course they are going to get anxious, but they have to be in the moment, in the present, in the moment, and they have to be steadfast, they have to be firm, they have to be normal so that they can work through these difficult situations. Right?
તો એટલો મોટો કોઈ એક્સિડન્ટ થઈ જાય તો અમે
Exactly, મોટો કોઈ એક્સિડન્ટ સડનલી થઈ જાય છે તો શું હવે શું કરશું મારી દીકરી? No, go get her, admit her, do whatever that's the best possible for her. એ ટાઈમ રડવાનું છે જ નહીં. થવાનો છે
એ આ તો છે
Yeah, you've not studied the world and now your exam you're crying, oh, મને maths નથી આવડતું, મને maths નથી આવડતું.
બધું વાંચો કોથી?
કંઈ જ નથી થવાનું.
બધું
Instead,
વાંચો
જે 1 કલાક છે, એમાં જેટલું થાય એટલું ભણો. Right? So that is exactly a very basic moral of the poetry.
Firm no meaning can be firm now over the meaning.
Firm. Firm meaning
strong.
Strong. Firm here is strong. Let's join the door firmly, meaning strongly, tightly, so that wind આવે તો પણ આપણા બારણા તૂટે નહીં. All right. So what can we do here in this paragraph? They are telling us to take precautions. That always be ready for the obstacles in your life. All right, because they are going to come and you won't know when they'll come. Make the heart steadfast. Do this and the wind will be friends with us. All right. Now, when the hardship arises, for example, wind. If there is a weak fire, all right, જો હમણાં જ તમે lit up કર્યું છે કોઈ fire અને a strong gust of winds come, will that fire be put off or will the fire become even more strong? It would be put off. It would be put off the moment the wind comes. But if there is a fire like we see in the festival of Holi, right, big fire, and now when the wind comes, what will happen?
It will increase.
Yes, the rapidity of the fire, the strength of the fire will only be enhanced, will only increase. Clear? So what does hardships also do? It makes the strong people even more stronger, but it makes the weak people even more weaker. Alright, so if you're not strong, we're going to lose this battle, we're going to lose in life. But if you're strong, the same obstacle will be our friend and will come out as an even more brave person. Alright, so the wind blows out the weak fires, he makes the strong fire roar and flourish. Strong fire, so it will roar, it will flourish, it will become even more strong.
Flourish એટલે
His-
grow ના.
Yes.
Flourish is here, it is grow. Yeah, grow.
Increase પણ ચાલે.
His friendship is good. We praise him every day. Alright. So, what do we finally conclude? Strong people are never affected by the adversities of life. Who is he that is actually affected and who is he that actually breaks down? Weak people. Clear? The weaklings, correct. Alright. So be friends with the obstacles, be ready for them, and you will get through the tough times very, very easily. Alright. This is very simple. The poem ends here. We shall do the next poem, which is the Rain on the Roof. With the next poetry, Rain on the
ચેપ્ટર કરું પોએમમાં કંટાળો. ચેપ્ટર
Alright. Rain on the Roof. This is written by Coates Kinney. Always please remember the name of the poets. Alright. This is written by Coates Kinney. What is this poem about? This poem does not have really a moralistic deep meaning. Alright. It is just about the poet missing. It is just about the poet missing his mother. Alright. The mother was already dead now. And whenever the rain would fall upon the roof, tap, 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 it would remind him of his mother. Alright. Very simple poem. Asim. Camp in याद आवे છે મૂવીની પણ તો
તો મને
ચલો
લક્ષ યુદ્ધ ના આવડે.
when the humid shadows, whose turn was it to read? Yom read and then
When the humid
shadows.
When the humid shadows over all the starry spheres and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead.
Alright. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry fields, humid shadows hover. What are humid shadows? Whenever there is a rainfall. Who appears as a shadow on our city?
Cloud.
Cloud. Barabar? Wet things. But what is the wet thing? That is a cloud. Alright. So humid shadows underline, write down clouds. Humid shadows here represent what? Clouds. So poet a cloud ना मतलब क्यों term use कर रहे हो भाई humid shadows. Okay. Hover meaning move around. Hover.
એટલે કોઈને ઉપર ચડવું નહીં.
ના ઓર એટલે આમ ધીમે ધીમે આમ ગોળ ગોળ ફરવું.
Like the what is that? That camera. What
that
captures everything from the top?
ઉપર હોય ને.
સેટેલાઇટ.
એવું હોય ને આપણે જમીનમાં ને બધું.
Drone.
Drone.
The drones hover. Right? So So humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres. Starry spheres, write down the sky full of stars.
આ પોએમમાં બહુ મીનિંગ નથી ને
આમાં છે
વિન્ડમાં
થોડા ઘણા વિન્ડમાં તો સિમ્પલ પોએમ છે. Sky full of stars. Alright. Okay. And the melancholy darkness, what a bliss. Bliss means you know, પહેલા બધા meanings બધા પછી explain કરું. Bliss એટલે happiness, blessing, whatever you can call it. It is either happiness or a blessing. Patter means
વોઇસ
the pattering sound, meaning the
Voice
sound
of
of
the
the
rain.
rain falling. The sound of the rain falling is
Called
called
pattern.
of the soft rain overhead. Okay, now what happens is, as the poem begins, the dark clouds have now covered. Hover meaning they are moving around and they have covered the sky full of stars. So are you able to see the stars now?
No.
It is fully covered because of the dark clouds. Alright? And darkness in movies, in real life, it is always associated with happy or sad environment.
Sad.
Darkness is always associated with sad time. Like, even you must have seen in Bollywood movies also, if there is a death of some person, તો ઘણી બધી વાર રાત્રે જ ડેથના સીન્સ હોય, મર્ડર્સના સીન હોય. અને પછી to even give it more effect, when they are this is typical Bollywood, when they lit up the pyre, meaning જ્યારે એનું સેરેમની કરે ને, right, lit up the pyre, funeral જ્યારે એમનું કરે આપણા હિન્દુ ટ્રેડિશનમાં, ત્યારે મોસ્ટ ઓફ ધ બોલિવૂડમાં વરસાદ બતાવે. બધા white કપડામાં હોય and the rain is falling. So
તો
that also
તો પેલું આમ જે આપણે શું કહેવાય અગ્નિ આપીએ એ પછી ઓલવાઈ ના જાય
એવી જગ્યામાં ઉપર શેડ હોય એવી જગ્યાએ.
પણ હું બતા કે lit up કરી અને પછી
Rain
એવું બતાવે.
rain તો happy moments ને display કરે છે ને.
Yeah, it does, but in most cases, rain is always associated with sorrowfulness.
Yes.
So દુઃખી બતાવે ને જરા
Tip,
heroine is across the window and the rain falls. So they, but now in our generation, the sort of the trend has changed. You dance in the rain, yeah. Chum chum chum, and then Kareena Kapoor and Shahid Kapoor
દીદી
in rain.
મારા દાદાએ કીધું હતું કે પેલું આમ લાકડામાં આપણે બોડીને એવું કરીએ ને તો કોક વાર આમ ઊભી થાય મેં કીધું હું તો ભાગી જાઉં 10
You won't get that. How will it be? Acha,
I-
when you put those
Yes.
wood
Fire.
sticks, acha.
આગ લગાવીએ એટલે પછી વેન કે એવું કઈ આમ ખેંચાય ને તો
Okay, nothing happened. Let's not get into
That's
that.
what we'll do.
હસવા પડું તો
So
ભાગ
the clouds have now arrived and have covered the entire sky, which was full of stars. And now the melancholy itself means right now very sad.
વેરી સેડ
Very
મિલાનકોલી
sad. Melancholy means very sad. Melancholy is very
નોસ્ટેલિસ
Even with the meaning of melancholy. Alright. Now the very sad darkness is gently weeping in tears. Alright. So the poet is comparing the raindrops with what?
ટીયર્સ
Tears. Alright. As if the entire sky is crying. But actually, who's weeping? Actually, who's feeling like to weep?
This is
Poet.
figure of
This
speech.
is transferred everywhere. The emotions of
Yes.
the poet are transferred in the clouds,
This is
the environment, right? So now he feels the darkness, the very sad darkness, is crying. In what tears? In rainy tears.
Yeah.
Oh, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. What does the writer like to do in such situations when the sky is weeping, everything is very, very sad? He wants to press against his pillow, alright? He wants to lie in his little cottage. નાનકડા ઘરમાં રહે છે, little cottage. In a bed, he wants to hug tight to the cushion and listen to the pattering sound of the rain. Alright? Yes.
શું કહેવાય અમને શું કહેવાય સ્કૂલમાં રિધમ પેટર્ન રાઇમિંગ પેટર્ન કરાવડાય
A B B B B. हाँ तुमने एक सेकंड में करा दिया rhyming pattern. No very simplest thing if ever asked. Alright. And lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. So what is our writer? What is our poet doing?
Sleeping.
In his little cottage,
Nice.
he is pressing the pillow. कभी pillow ने hug करिए, कभी pillow ने press करिए. Bore रड़ता हो तो भी when you are crying, right? The pillow will get all wet because of our tears and stuff. We all are humans. We all have gone through days like that. So similarly,
That's
so
the
there are sometimes you hold on to your pillow. All right. So similarly, he's holding on to his pillow, he's tightly pressing, and he's listening to the tuck, 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 the rain on the roof. Clear? Right? And this rain somehow tries to soothe him. The rain has a soothing effect on our poet. Alright? Next, every tinkle on the shingles. Read next, Hirva.
Every twinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy rain start, and 1,000 recollections wave their air threads into the roof, as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof.
Alright. A lot of meanings again. Tinkle, right down, ringing sound. Ting, ting, ting. Like that. So tinkle is a ringing sound. Why don't you have a pencil?
I have pencil.
Shingles. Shingles meaning the wooden tiles on the roof. Shingles have they given like you see. Yes, they have given wooden tiles. So don't try. Shingles already given. Fancies. What do you mean by fancies?
वो पेलू
Dreams or desires. Alright, fancies. Fantasy. Huh?
Fantasy.
Fantasy is a little different kind of fancy, but fancy is desires.
Can you repeat shingles?
Shingles. Shingles already given. Don't
Boys.
write. Given as textbook, it is the wooden
Wooden
tiles.
tiles.
Tingle is the ringing sound. Then fancies is desires or imagination.
હવે ટપ ટપ વરસાદ પડે તો મને તો છે ને એવું થઈ જાય
કેવું થયું છે?
રોમેન્ટિક મૂવી જોવાનું
And then this entire line weave their air threads into woof. That entire line suggests weave threads across the loom. Loom ખબર છે loom જેમાંથી threads પેલા
હા.
weave threads across the loom. Weave threads across the loom.
લૂમ
Loom. L-W-O-M. Loom.
લૂમ કરતી આવે છે
જાતે જોક માથે જાતે જશે છે.
બાય બાબુ બોલો
Okay, let us now discuss the explanation. Every tinkle, the ringing sound. Where is the rain falling? Where is the rain falling? Roof. What does the roof have? Wooden tiles. Roof. Okay, it's like your tongue, like so. The ringing sound. Every ringing sound of every drop of the rain has a very deep effect on the heart of the poet. It echoes in his heart, everlasting. You sound 40.5 to be in a what? I am correct. Alright. So it has a very deep effect on his heart. And now, the moment he hears this rain on the roof, he starts dreaming about hundreds of different desires. Alright. Different things he's dreaming, different dreams he's dreaming of, into busy being start, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into roof. Alright. What is he dreaming about? He's dreaming about the recollections. What do you mean by recollection? Recollection is like memories. Alright. So what is he dreaming about? He's dreaming about all the good memories. He yet don't know the good memories of whom. But એ શું કરે છે? એની જૂની બધી યાદોને યાદ કરે છે. He's remembering he's remembering all the old memories. He's recollecting them. And now, how is this different memories being recollected? Like a weaving through a loom. Alright. એટલે different threads છે. એક threads થી તમે sweater બનાવો તો એ આખું loom બને. Alright. So loom is nothing but a collection of threads. Loom is what? A collection of threads. So here different memories are metaphorically the threads, and those all memories are coming together and forming a full picture. The picture of his mother, which will come in the next paragraph. So here the different threads are coming together, weaving across one another and forming a loom. Here that is a collection of threads. So he recollects all the memories. He thinks about all these memories as he listens to the pattern of the rain on the roof. Barabar? So second effect શું થાય poet પર in the second paragraph? How is the rain affecting the poet?
The rain
Remembering
is
her mother.
helping him to recall all his memories.
Past memories. He's remembering all his past memories,
Of
and those
which-
memories are sort of creating a picture in front of his eyes.
Of her mother.
His
Now
mother.
in his mother. Now in memory comes my mother. As she used in years gone. Gone meaning right now gone by. Gone means gone by.
R.I.P.
Using a short term
There is a
instead
word
of
called
past.
as in the third line.
Australian
Is
accent.
Old English. It means before. Before.
Australian
This
accent
is
માં
પેલું છે ને using a soft term instead
So,
of harsh
yeah,
term.
yeah, you can say that. Or she left them till the dawn. Dawn is
evening.
yeah, daybreak. Daybreak. Alright. No, dawn is not evening. Dawn can never be evening. Dawn is the early morning.
Morning, yes.
Yeah.
Dusk till dawn.
Yeah. Dusk to
Doing dawn.
I
Dusk.
was confused.
Yeah.
From dawn to dusk.
Dawn.
Dusk to dawn.
Dusk is evening because it is dusky. I have remembered it like that. And then dawn is the beginning of the day. Should be like that. Now I am also confused.
Didn't confuse
Yes,
me.
sir.
हाँ, dusk
Dusk till dawn. Same like.
हाँ एक
Stop कर दो video. Dawn is yeah beginning of the day. List. There is a word called as list in the 6th line. List. List. List means listen. List means listen.
And list is
Nah, not that list. Old English. Old English में listen ने list कहता था. जो शेक्सपियर के English में लगता था ना, that is called as Old English. List
Why?
is listen. This refrain. Write down repeated part of the song. Repeated part of the song. This refrain. Repeated part of the song.
Refrain. આવે ને એક સોંગમાં 4 5 6 7 હોય કોઈ સોંગનું નામ હોય એનું પરથી જાય આઈ કરે.
Alright. Now in memory comes my mother as she used in years ago to regard the darling dreamers before she left them till the dawn. Now family who appears out of all these memories comes
Her mother, his
mother.
mother.
Right? As she used to come years ago, so whenever it would be raining, alright, and the kids would be asleep in the room, the mother would always come to pamper. To regard meaning what? To pamper the darling dreamers. So when you're young, you see a lot of dreams. You want to become a pilot, and you want to become an astronaut, and you want to do big things you want to do in life. So when you're younger, you are able to dream a lot more better. When you grow up, the realities hit you, and so you just stop dreaming. You know what? I won't be able to
I want to be a YouTuber.
achieve this. So let's just have realistic goals. Okay. But when you're young, you are very passionate dreamers. Alright. So the mother would always come pamper the little kids who are busy dreaming. But the moment somebody caresses you, you will realize, oh, I am right? So he remembers that his mother always used to come, would pamper us before she left us till the dawn. And then she would leave us till the next morning. Mother won't sleep. This is American
પણ સવારે વરસાદ ના પડી શકે.
philosophy. So, sorry.
સવારે વરસાદ ના
પડી
પડી
શકે એટલે આવે pamper કરે and then she would leave until what? Until the next day. પછી next day તો પાછી ઉઠાડવા આવે ને. Right? So till dawn meaning the next morning she would leave us alone. She would come, she would pamper, then she would go. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I listen to this refrain. Now I remember exactly how dearly, how lovingly she used to look at me, and what reminds her and what gives him the impression of that face of her mother, of his mother,
The patter of the
sound of the rain. As
Is it
I
fond
listen to
at
this
that?
refrain. Huh?
She fond look at me.
Fond, loving look, fond and loving. The sound of the rain which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. Alright, easy again.
2 પોયમ પતાવી દીધી.
We shall stop here, stop the video.